On Christmas Day, we planned to have dinner at my sister-in-law's house. My daughter was really looking forward to it and harassed us all day asking us when we were leaving. When we get there, she was super quiet and moody. She didn't greet her aunt or cousins in the normal way that she does. She wasn't saying thank you when they gave her things. If my mind wasn't already turning, trying to figure out the source of this undesirable behavior, I would have snapped at her for being rude. Her behavior was rude and off-putting, especially on Christmas Day, especially after she looked forward to getting here all day long. But I know my daughter very well and know that her moments of undesirable behavior are not indicative of who she is as a person or a character trait that I am fearful that is going to become deep-rooted and permanent aspect of her personality. Under normal circumstances, pleases and thank yous and general polite behavior are second nature to her. I can't remember when or how I put two and two together, but my nephew, who's an adult, had a Hot Wheels car track where the car moves automatically around this track for his godson that my daughter played with for hours the last time we visited. When we arrived and she didn't see that car track sitting out in the open, it put her in a weird mood. All day long, she must have been thinking about playing with this toy, and when we got there and it was nowhere to be found, she felt extreme disappointment. So disappointment and the discomfort or inability to express her feelings in this moment led to the undesirable behavior. When I confirmed with her that that was what was bothering her, we asked my nephew if the Hot Wheels track was available to be played with. He said yes, put it together for her, and the child that we all know suddenly returned. The correction or the lesson in this moment was that if something is bothering you or you need something, you can talk to me so that I can help you. I can't help you if you just get silent and weird. When things like this happen and we're embarrassed by our kids' behavior, especially because we know eyes are looking at how we're going to handle the situation, we tend to lean towards being more harsh or punitive than what's necessary because we want people to know that we have this under control and we're not going to accept this type of behavior from our kids. While getting loud, harsh, or punitive might lead to some performative compliance in your child's behavior, you're missing an opportunity to connect with your child as you look for and discover the root cause of their behavior. When you address the root cause of the behavior, then the child is able to adjust their behavior on their own, instead of you using fear, threats, or punishment to control their behavior. While one might feel easier, faster, and effective on the surface, the question you have to ask yourself is, how did this interaction impact the long-term relationship that I am working to establish with my child? When you center the relationship that you want with your child now and in the future, you start to move differently. But the results are long-term and genuine instead of performative. I could have intimidated my daughter into performed politeness for the rest of the evening, but who would that have served? Who does it benefit?